Welcome back to Math Wizard Tutor. Today's video is about solving quadratic equations by factoring. Solve the quadratic equation by factoring. So we have, for example, x squared plus 8x plus 15 is equal to 0. So in factoring, we need to consider the last term and the first term. To look at our last term, positive 15, we are going to give its possible factors. We have 1 times 15. We have 3 times 5. After finding the factors of 15 of our last term, we are going to consult our middle term. Which among the factors that we have listed, when added or subtracted, will become 8, 3, and 5. 3 plus 5 becomes 8. So we will use that factors. So after you determine your factors, create two parentheses and equate it to 0. The factors of our first term, or x squared, and we are going to take the factors that we chose, the 3 and 5. Okay, so factors of x squared, or the root of x squared, are x times x. You put on the first term in the bracket. Take the factors 3 and 5 in any order will do. And note that our middle term, the operation is addition. So everything in your factors will become addition. So now we have these binomials, x plus 5 and x plus 3, in order to find our value of x. After which we are going to equate the two binomials into 0. So we have x plus 5 is now equal to 0. Then the other one, we have x plus 3 is equal to 0. So get the value of x from x plus 5 equals 0. So you move negative 5 to the other side of the equation, so that we have left on the left side x, and that is equal to negative 5. So now you have your x sub 1 that is equal to negative 5. We do the same thing on our second binomial, which is x plus 3 equal to 0. So you move positive 3 will become minus 3 both sides. So you have 3 minus 3 is 0. What's left on the left side is x, that is equal to negative 3. Therefore, our solutions for the quadratic equation x squared plus 8x plus 15 equals 0 is x sub 1 negative 5, x sub 2 negative 3. Moving to the second example, x squared minus 4x minus 12. Now we have our term c, or our constant, which is negative 12. So get the factors for negative 12. So you have factors of 12 are 1 and 12, 2 and 6. We have 3 times 4. Okay, there are 3 pairs. Since our constant is negative 12, it means one of the factors must be positive and the other must be negative. So which among the factors, when you are going to add or subtract, it will give you negative 4. So 1 minus 12 is 11. 6 minus 2 is 4. Oh, this one may work. So we are going to use these factors 2 times 6. And which one is positive and which one is negative? Look at your middle term. We have negative 4x. It means the bigger number has the sign of negative. So this is negative 6. And we have positive 2. After determining your factors, you create two parentheses and equate to 0. So you have the first term, x squared. The factors are x times x. Negative 12, we have chosen, we have positive 2, and we have negative 6. Now your factors are x plus 2 and x minus 6. We will get the value of our x sub 1 and x sub 2. Just equate it to 0. The first one is x plus 2. X plus 2 is equal to 0. So we move 2 to the other side of the equation. Negative 2, that is our x sub 1. Then the second one is x minus 6 is equal to 0. Then we move negative 6 to the right, will become positive. So now 6, and that is your x sub 2. Alright, so we found our solutions for the x squared minus 4x minus 12. That is x sub 1 is equal to negative 2, x sub 2 is equal to 6. For our third example, we have 2x squared plus 7x plus 6. The same thing, we're going to find the factors of 6. But here, at this time, we are going to look at the a value which is greater than 1. So we will take a loop for each factor also. So 2x squared. Okay, so factor of 6 are 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. Here factors for this 2x squared must be 2x only and another one must be x. So make two parentheses and try to figure out which among the factors that we are going to consider. So these factors are already taken. So 2x and x will be the factor of our first term, and we are going to take the factor for this 2 and 3. So you can write down 2x is your first factor and x will be the second factor for the x squared, 2x squared. Then we can plus 3 here, then plus 2 on the other. Now your binomial factors are 2x plus 3 and x plus 2. So in order for you to make sure that your answers are correct, you may apply the FOIL. So 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 2, that is 4x, plus 3x, that is 7x. It means that is correct. Then 3 times 2, that is positive 6. In that case, 2x plus 3 and x plus 2 are your correct factors. Next to that is equating the binomials into 0, so we can find the value of our x sub 1 and x sub 2. 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Then you need to move your positive 3 to the other side. It will become negative 3 minus 3. So you have 3 minus 3 is 0. 2x is left, and the left side is equal to negative 3. Then divided by 2 both sides to get the value of x. So you have 2 divided by 2 is x. X now is equal to negative 3/2. Find your x sub 2, so that is x is equal to negative 2. Okay, so your x sub 1 is negative 3/2, your x sub 2 is negative 2. So I have here some activity for you. Solve the following quadratic equations by factoring. So take your time and you may drop your answers in the comment section. Thank you for watching.